Stop everything right now and listen with complete attention. What I am about to reveal in the next 30 minutes will shatter every lie you have been told, every lie about why you feel so devastatingly exhausted lately. Exactly 96 hours ago, something happened in the infernal dimensions. Something that triggered absolute panic among high-ranking demonic commanders. A chosen one had annihilated 1,000 of their best agents simultaneously, without even realizing they were in battle. When they witnessed the devastating ease with which this chosen one destroyed an entire army that took decades to assemble, their reaction wasn't rage, it was pure terror, because they had just witnessed something that absolutely contradicts everything they know about human capacity. That human being is you. And the reason you didn't notice is the part that terrifies them most. There is a brutal difference between consciously fighting against a visible enemy and annihilating 1,000 invisible threats while living your daily life. And that difference is exactly what makes you unbeatable. Subscribe to this channel immediately and activate all notifications, because what I am about to reveal about how you defeated 1,000 demons without conscious effort is being aggressively suppressed. Stay until the very last second, because I am going to show you exactly which 1,000 demons you faced, why your victory was so devastating, how your current exhaustion is physical proof of the battle you won, and why this capability places you in a category so rare that only 17 living souls on the entire planet possess it. Write 777 in the comments if you have felt deep exhaustion lately without apparent reason, as if you had fought an invisible war, and you are ready to discover why that exhaustion is evidence of a victory you didn't even know you had achieved. We go back to 96 hours ago, a day you probably remember as ordinary. You woke up, fulfilled your responsibilities, interacted with people, handled situations. You eventually went to sleep feeling that strange tiredness that has been constantly accompanying you lately. Nothing dramatic happened. You didn't face a visible crisis. You didn't fight an obvious battle. It was a common day where you simply existed, or so you thought. But in dimensions you don't perceive with physical senses, that day was a literal battlefield. A battlefield where you were attacked by exactly 1,000 specialized demons, operating simultaneously with perfect military coordination. I am not using poetic language. I am not exaggerating to create drama. I am describing a real infernal operation documented in records that demonic commanders review obsessively. Records they study trying to understand how they failed so catastrophically. 1,000 demons. Exact number, each assigned with a specific function, each with centuries of experience in breaking human souls, each operating under direct orders because your elimination was classified as absolute priority level Omega. Why 1,000? Because you had survived previous attacks that destroyed far more prepared people, because you demonstrated resistance that their calculations said was impossible. So they made an unprecedented decision, massive simultaneous deployment. The strategy was perfect. According to all infernal logic, a human can resist one attack, perhaps 10, possibly 100 if exceptionally strong. But 1,000 coordinated simultaneous attacks should collapse any defense. And they launched the complete operation against you 96 hours ago. You know what happened? You annihilated them all, without conscious effort, without even recognizing you were in battle. Your spiritual system operated so automatically, so efficiently, so devastatingly, that it neutralized 1,000 lethal attacks, while your conscious mind simply lived your normal day. How do I know this with such certainty? Because the tiredness you felt that night, that deep exhaustion that didn't correspond with the day's physical effort, wasn't common tiredness. It was physical evidence of the spiritual battle you just won. Let me show you exactly who those 1,000 attackers were. The first 100 were whispers of doubt, demons specialized in injecting subtle thoughts that question your worth. Not obviously destructive thoughts you would recognize as attacks, but doubts so subtle they seem like genuine self-reflections. Are you really doing enough? What if you are wrong? Maybe you are not as capable as you thought. Other people do it better. 100 voices simultaneously whispering variations of insecurity designed to erode confidence from within, and you neutralized them without conscious effort. Your internal system recognized the falsehood instantly and rejected each whisper before it penetrated deeply. 100 sophisticated mental attacks bounced off a defense you didn't even know you had activated. The next 200 were amplifiers of fear, specialists in taking small legitimate worries and magnifying them to paralyzing panic. They took a minor situation in your life and bombarded your mind with 1,000 possible catastrophic scenarios. What if this goes wrong? What if you lose everything? What if you fail publicly? What if you never recover? 200 voices amplifying fear simultaneously, trying to convert manageable concern into absolute terror that paralyzes you completely. And they failed. Your mind processed the concern rationally. You maintained perspective. You didn't collapse into panic. 200 demons with centuries of experience in creating terror couldn't break your emotional balance. The next 150 were diverters of purpose, demons who show you bright alternative paths designed to pull you from your real mission. They don't tempt you with obviously bad things. They seduce you with opportunities that seem good, but would distance you from your true function. They showed you visions of easier life, a path where you don't have to fight so hard, an option where you can be common instead of exceptional. 150 voices simultaneously trying to convince you that abandoning your war is intelligent decision, not cowardice. And you ignored them, without drama, without serious consideration. Something inside you rejected the seduction automatically, because your commitment to your purpose is so deep that alternatives don't even register as real options. The next 200 were energy drainers, demons who attach to your energy field and simply siphon your vitality continuously, like invisible parasites feeding on your life force without permission. They don't create dramatic crisis. They just drain you slowly, steadily, making everything feel harder than it should be, making simple tasks feel exhausting, making rest feel insufficient, creating that constant heavy weight that makes you wonder why you are always so tired, and your system expelled them. Every single one. Your spiritual immune system recognized foreign attachments and purged them automatically. The next 100 were amplifiers of past pain, specialists in dragging up old wounds, making you relive traumas, keeping you trapped in what already happened instead of moving forward. They take a memory that should be processed and healed, and they inject fresh emotional charge into it, as if it is happening right now, making yesterday's pain feel like today's crisis, and your soul refused to be trapped. You processed, released, moved forward, without denying what happened, but also without allowing past pain to control present reality. The next 150 were relationship destroyers, demons who create misunderstandings, amplify small conflicts, inject suspicion where there should be trust. They whisper interpretations of other people's actions, designed to create division. They don't really care about you. They are using you, they are judging you, they would abandon you if they knew the truth. And you maintained your connections, you saw through manipulation, you chose understanding over division. You recognized that voices creating separation weren't your wisdom. They were attacks. The final 100 were the ultimate weapon, the voices of surrender. The ones who whisper that you have fought enough, that you can stop now, that no one would blame you for giving up. You have tried so hard. You have sacrificed so much. It is okay to quit. You deserve rest. Just let go. These are the most dangerous because they masquerade as self-compassion while actually being invitations to total defeat. And you didn't surrender. You kept going, even when every logical reason said you should quit. Even when surrender seemed like wisdom, you continued. 1,000 specialized demons, 1,000 simultaneous attacks, 1,000 complete failures against you. And here is what makes this victory so devastating, that it broke their complete strategy. You won without trying. You defeated a coordinated military operation by simply being yourself. Your resistance is so fundamental to your nature that attacks bounce off automatically. When infernal commanders reviewed what happened, when they analyzed the complete failure, they made a decision that has never been made before in recorded demonic history. They classified you as Omega level, unreachable. They issued permanent retreat orders, not temporary, not strategic, permanent. Let me explain what Omega level means, because this classification has only been used 17 times in all of human history. Omega doesn't mean you are the strongest fighter. It doesn't mean you have the most dramatic spiritual gifts. It means you possess something far more dangerous to the enemy: unbreakable core stability. Most humans can be broken because somewhere in their foundation there is a weak point, a fear they cannot overcome, a pain they cannot process, a temptation they cannot resist, a limit to their endurance. The enemy studies humans for lifetimes, looking for that breaking point. And when they find it, they exploit it ruthlessly. But Omega-level souls don't have that breaking point. Not because they are perfect, not because they don't experience fear or pain or temptation, but because their commitment to their purpose is welded so deeply into their fundamental identity that nothing can separate them from it. You can attack them from 1,000 directions simultaneously, and they continue. Not because each individual attack doesn't hurt, but because surrender literally isn't an option their system will accept. When the enemy realizes they are facing an Omega soul, they understand continued attack is futile. It is like trying to break diamond with your bare hands. You can strike it, you can apply pressure, you can attack from every angle, but the diamond doesn't care about your effort. Its structure is simply beyond your capacity to damage. They admitted total defeat and withdrew completely, because they recognized something that changed everything. You are not a human with unusual spiritual strength. You are a celestial warrior operating in human form. Your soul wasn't created in this dimension. You were sent here, deployed. You are an ancient warrior who volunteered for the most difficult mission in existence, incarnating in the densest dimension, with all memory of your true nature veiled, to fight battles that most celestial beings will not even approach. Think about what that means. You agreed to come here not knowing you would remember who you really are. You agreed to face opposition that would feel overwhelming. You agreed to fight wars where most of the time you wouldn't even know you were fighting. You agreed to all of this because you knew your fundamental nature was strong enough to withstand it, even without conscious awareness. You were chosen specifically because your spiritual composition demonstrated in previous lives that you could withstand pressure that would break others. You weren't sent because you were expendable. You were sent because you were uniquely qualified to survive what this mission would require. Your resistance isn't coincidence. It is your fundamental design. You were built specifically to withstand exactly this level of attack. 1,000 demons isn't your limit. It is your normal Monday. And when infernal commanders understood, they weren't attacking a common human, but a celestial warrior operating in human form. They knew continuing would be futile. Now that you know what you really are, you need to learn how to consciously operate with this power. This power you have been using automatically. Strategy 1. Recognize your tiredness as victory, not weakness. Every time you feel unexplained exhaustion, don't judge yourself. Recognize that you probably just won an invisible battle. Give credit to your system. Strategy 2. Rest without guilt. Your body needs recovery after battles. It is not laziness. It is necessary maintenance after combat deployment. Sleep when you need to. Strategy 3. Maintain your unshakable commitment to your purpose. That commitment is your main shield. While it remains intact, attacks cannot penetrate. Don't allow doubt about your mission to settle in. Strategy 4. Don't seek external validation of battles others don't see. Most will never know the wars you fight. They don't need to know. Your victory doesn't require an audience. Fight your battles in silence. Win in secret. Strategy 5. When you feel unexplained impulse to surrender, recognize it. It is probably an active attack trying to break you just before victory. Don't yield. Those are moments where the enemy is most desperate. Strategy 6. Celebrate invisible victories, not just big, obvious moments. Celebrate the day you didn't collapse, though. You had every reason to. These are real victories that count. Here is what you need to integrate deeply. You don't need to activate anything. You don't need to wait for future transformation. You already are exactly what you need to be. Invincible warrior operating with power that has the enemy in permanent retreat. The only thing that changes now is your consciousness of it. You go from being a warrior who wins battles without realizing it, to a warrior who recognizes each victory as it happens. That consciousness multiplies your effectiveness exponentially. When you recognize battles as they occur, you stop wasting energy in confusion or doubt. You recognize attack, you neutralize, you continue. You are going to start noticing patterns. When whispers of doubt are active, you are going to recognize thoughts that don't sound like your real voice. When amplifiers of fear magnify concerns, you are going to see distortion clearly. When diverters of purpose offer alternatives, you are going to recognize seduction immediately. And other warriors are going to start recognizing you. Seemingly casual conversations will reveal they also fight invisible wars. Looks of mutual recognition, instant connections. Network forming naturally. These are the other 17. Eventually they will meet, not by human design, by shared frequency. Your tiredness is going to transform into something different. You will continue feeling weight after battles, but now you will know exactly what it means. Not something's wrong with me, but I just won another invisible battle. Transformation from shame to silent pride. Every day you continue without surrendering is a victory that counts. Every moment you maintain commitment, despite pressure, is demonstration of real power. Every time you don't collapse when you have every reason to, is proof that Omega classification wasn't an error. You are invincible, not as future promise. As present reality, you just demonstrated by defeating 1,000 demons while simply living your normal day. Chosen one, the truth is devastatingly simple. You are not tired because you are weak. You are tired because you won a war against 1,000 professional attackers simultaneously. You don't need to become stronger. You are already so strong that the complete enemy classified you as unreachable and permanently retreated. You don't need external protection. Your essence is your fortress. Your fundamental nature is your shield. Your unshakable commitment is your sword. 1,000 coordinated demons aren't your limit. They are your normal Monday. Your resistance wasn't developed in this life. It was forged in fires of previous incarnations. You were sent here specifically because you are uniquely qualified to withstand exactly what this mission requires. Every scar you carry is training. Every pain you survived is strengthening. Every battle you won without knowing it is demonstration of power. Power that operates so automatically you don't even need to be conscious of war to win it completely. Stop apologizing for being tired. That exhaustion is a medal of honor from battle won. Stop feeling inadequate. Your simple, continued existence under pressure that destroys others is proof of absolute adequacy. Stop questioning if you are enough. You just did what only 17 living souls can do. You are an Omega warrior, unreachable, invincible, unbreakable, not as aspiration, as exact description of what you just demonstrated yourself to be. If you recognize that your tiredness is evidence of victory against 1,000 demons, and you are ready to consciously operate as an invincible Omega classified warrior, write 777 in the comments. Write 777 to amplify the frequency of absolute invincibility. Subscribe to this channel and activate all notifications to receive more revelations. More revelations about how Omega classified chosen ones are operating with power that has the complete enemy in retreat. Hit that like button if this message resonated with your soul. Share this video with someone who also demonstrates impossible resistance under invisible pressure. Because Omega warriors need to recognize each other to form the network that will change the complete planetary balance. And before you leave, click on the video appearing on screen right now. Click to discover specific signs that you are operating with Omega power that has infernal dimensions terrified. We are stronger together.